What up with your boy? It's your boy. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just wanted to.
It's your boy.
Oh no!
The floor. All right, here's the dealio.
It's your boy.
Skinny penis.
No, that's what I was trying to think of.
Why is there the Eye of Ra here?
Why not? Welcome back. We're investigating everything.
Because this is not the vibe I get from this
solve the final
game.
mystery.
Not the vibe I get.
Don't you know the mastermind was King
Ra.
Tutankhamun?
Tutankhamun.
He's back from the dead.
Well, good for him.
I loved that rug. Did you see that rug swing in? I'll replay it. It was pretty dope.
Cool.
This room doesn't really feel like a student's room.
Tutankhamun wouldn't be the first one to come back from the dead in this game. I'm referring to Hifumi, because he kind of
Got it. I was so confused.
I'm assuming the mastermind is somebody we thought was dead.
It has a more adult atmosphere.
It's the headmaster's private room.
Oh my gosh, that was a terrible idea with the green screen, because now my head is full of static.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several...
I'm beating the static out of my hair, that's
I don't
all.
think they can even see it.
Oh, frick me, man.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So
You didn't
I decided
make
to check it
out?
What? That's it. I was building up.
A regret?
Oh, you jumped back.
Isn't that a
real
baby
fast.
eagle? That was the worst joke I've ever made.
That's a stretch.
Kyoko looks almost meek right now.
Oh?
Yeah, I'd say it's a little meek looking. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her.
Okay. Then I'm gonna look at. Oh, that's cool.
What?
Like hidden doorway or whatever.
There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
What's on it?
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they're very interested in the Ultimate Despair. The PC still has some search results left on it.
They might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much though, nothing we don't already know.
That's what I
Another
hear
one.
when I see an
Despair.
exclamation point and a question mark is. Eh?
I imagine it gets like scratchy, like a really intense, like a sudden scream.
okay, all
It's
right.
like the Ultimate Despair. It's like what? Isn't the Ultimate Despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure.
Okay, I need you to calm down.
Okay,
but any
yeah.
information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. Want to get your hands on some of my info?
I have
That's
to
a
be
good
nice
outlook
about
to
your
have.
dad.
That's true. The Gray Men.
They're back. All 5 of the murderers. All 5 of them are back.
It is a group of people. Okay, I honestly cannot tell what I'm supposed to be clicking on here.
I believe it is
Oh,
the
I can go way
chair.
far over.
No, it's the desk itself.
Which I thought I did.
No, you clicked on the computer. The desk is home to a computer. Must have belonged to the headmaster. What a good
What
conversation.
a total Kirigiri failure.
And then I think it's the doorway. I don't think it shows up very well, but it's
The doorway was at the other angle.
a leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's.
How dare those disrespectful students bring leather into this school?
There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
What do you have to say?
So-
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Open space? Does that mean the final frontier? You mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it. Just pulls out a gun. Stand back.
You think you know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Open sesame.
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. Have you tried despair? It's probably made up of
Well, this
letters
is the headmaster's room.
and or numbers, and we can't really go from there. Okay, have you tried Kyoko?
You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
That's probably it.
It's
It's gonna
true.
be Kyoko. I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this, yeah, tell me about it. It's like talking to you.
Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. Not a baby eagle. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her there's more to it than that.
There's a headmaster just chilling. It's like a man cave. He's just
like,
like
"What's up?"
watching football in his recliner. And
Yeah,
like, hey.
I've stepped foot in this dorm. I've been sitting here chilling. Anyway, if we want to get in there, password, Kyoko, no chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to
It's
think
totally
of.
gonna be Kyoko.
Which is a terrible anime trope. It's a bad password. For example, what
What?
about your name?
Kyoko?
The name of your firstborn and only daughter as your password is the worst password. Everyone can guess that. Except your firstborn and only daughter.
If the ultimate detective can't figure it out, I think it's pretty safe.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. She doesn't even know how to spell her own name. After the way she talked about her... I'm just kidding. That's me. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even... I like that you're just plowing through. You're like...
I want to be right.
He's doing his thing. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want.
Okay, I don't think that's how this relationship works, but...
Go to the computer. Type it in.
You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. I'm
thought
really
of it.
proud of myself. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
He steps back and he is just like, it wasn't 1, 2, 3 password. I'm out of ideas.
He's like, wait, Kyoko,
Hey.
how do you spell your name?
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong.
Okay, in that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri-san.
Kyoko, where's the space?
My hands are tense. There's no button that says space. Do I have to spell out space? Slightly trembling as I finish typing
He
it in.
has to try it like 8 times before he gets her name right. You'd be hilarious.
B.
Corn.
It's my favorite heavy metal band.
Beep.
No, Korn. Isn't Korn a band?
Yeah, Corn's the one that has
Okay.
that.
Sure. I just have never experienced the feeling that I did of you staring at me and going, ba, ba. It was just a strange out-of-body experience. Anyways, that did it. You were right. Kyoko, it worked!
I mean, we don't have any other information about
Really,
the headmaster.
Makoto just went and head slammed
Why?
on the desk. It worked! Kyoko.
My father's also dyslexic.
Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim.
Why is it her full name? Just make it Kyoko, fam.
Because it's even easier than Kyoko Kirigiri-san. Kyoko Kirigiri-san!
You're not supposed to repeat letters and stuff in your passwords, and Kirigiri is just asking for...
Her whole name. There's literally
Aw.
There's literally 2 letters that are not repeated in her name, and also, yeah, it's cute, whatever.
It's a daddy-daughter picture.
I may have well not even been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing.
There's a hamburger in the corner. Or is that like a present?
It's a present,
It
Daniel.
really, okay, tell me you don't see the hamburger there, though.
I guess. I don't know. It's a present. A present! Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Merry Christmas, Kyoko! This will come
Yeah.
out way after Christmas.
Yeah, Merry New Year's. Or Valentine's Day.
I'd better check out that suspicious present.
Fine.
There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
Why, you think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous, but surprising, probably.
Huh?
He just jumps out in like a diaper and is like,
Kyoko, I missed you.
Happy birthday.
In a diaper. Oh, yeah.
It's like the trope.
It seems-
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Wait, so you know what's in there? I was trying to think of a joke and I
Anyway.
could not think of it.
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it.
Unless it's like Toko's head, I'm not gonna be that upset by it.
Step by heavy step, I approach the box. Why would it be Toko's head, Daniel?
Because I might scream when I see it, and that's the only thing I can think of.
I
that
took a
would-
deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up.
Or it's Mukuro's head.
Light began to sneak its way into the box.
You know, slowly, as light does.
I
That one gotcha.
stole a hesitant glance inside.
What? I told you not to scream.
Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry.
What is it?
It was bones.
Yeah, but like whose?
Human bone. Do you remember the last time we saw bones in this game?
No, I don't.
I didn't expect you to.
Was it? It was. Wait. We saw bones.
It's okay if you don't remember. I didn't
Is it
remember.
Makoto's family?
No.
Okay.
It was before that, actually.
Before that? That was like the first trial.
Yeah, it was before that.
Where did we see bones?
Do you remember the very first thing we saw in this game?
Was it in the classroom where we
No,
passed out?
the very first thing.
Oh,
Like before narration
the
even
sequence
started,
with
yeah.
Monokuma.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be relevant? Like, what the heck?
Well, we saw the rocket ship in the basement. And Monokuma was killing somebody.
I just assumed that was to introduce you to, like, the vibe of the game.
It is, but it's also
I see.
comes back around at the very end.
Just as I thought.
what?
Is it your dad?
What was in the box? It was wrapped up all so nice, and everyone would guess what inside. Human bones.
What is it?
Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Sorry, this is a long story. One of the guys from my improv group has a character called Jimmy Bones, and that's just how he says it every time. And so that's all that I can think of when I see the word bones. There were bones in there, human bones.
Wrong.
It's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
My father.
Huh? What about him? Makoto. I forget how stupid he is.
That was no time to be talking about your father. There's a dead guy in a box.
But yeah, so that first execution you see
Was-
is actually the headmaster. It's her dad.
Good to know.
You don't know that until right now, and only if your chat points it out to you, like I did, or if I'm sitting here telling you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What you found in the box?
was bones.
Those bones.
Human bones.
That body.
There's no body. It's
Yeah,
just
there's.
bones.
It's like not much of your body. That's my father, or at least what's left of him.
Are you serious? He had really well kept teeth. This is Kyoko's dad.
Yeah. Not a very well kept skull. But
Yeah. The same man she's been searching for.
Kyoko, I found you.
Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
I cracked his skull.
So-
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
That same person may very well be a mastermind. He planned this all out. According to the files, the headmaster's a man in his late 30s.
Jeez.
He's possibly even likely to be somewhere in this school right now.
It's a very polarizing approach. Killing game
16
again, 16
students.
students.
Only
They're the only
students to
ones
take
to
a
take
step.
a step. So he was dead before it even started.
Yeah.
But he was in the school because he was
Yeah.
just chilling up in there. Okay.
Yeah. They're both right.
Little loophole. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school,
This series loves its haha, you get it? We were right. You see it?
but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing
Wait till
game
V3.
were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it?
Nice. Hold up.
I just like to point out how long her freaking legs look
Oh.
from this perspective.
It's not just this perspective, it's the fact that they wouldn't be that long if she were a human.
Yeah.
And not an anime.
Well, it's also just this drawing just messed up the proportions, I think. But like,
I think they got him just right. I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school.
I was a little worried when we started this game. I was like, oh, is this gonna be too much? Like, is he gonna be uncomfortable? And I'm like, no, we're good.
What if you're uncomfortable? I hit auto. I didn't read that line.
I guess your girl in Persona, like, her Persona outfit is just literally a latex suit.
That's one of her outfits.
Yeah. Her school one's fine, but that's like
Yeah.
her, like, Persona, whatever. I'll play that
Yeah.
one eventually. Would she really give up her pride just for that? That's all. Couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present.
Just be.
Merry Christmas
Be-
from
like-
Monokuma.
Have the balls to just call it Kyoko's dad.
Bones. I want you to just call it Bones. This picture.
Oh, it's very cute. Oh,
It is cute.
She hasn't changed at all. Like, she's just gotten bigger and her
It's
arms
all
are less
faded.
pink.
It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of Kyoko? Is that your
She
dad?
doesn't look anything like the bones.
Kyoko, your dad had hair.
why
Aw.
would you?
Oh, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet
There's bones in here.
To find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now?
Well, you can make out a little
She's
bit.
not talking
Sorry,
to you,
not
is
the
she?
time. Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little
I
girl.
don't know, usually, like, when you have daddy issues, like, it's usually the go-to response.
What? Oh, never mind. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her. That's why he hid it in the secret
Why?
room with pipes in the back of his office.
It's his room.
Instead of on his desk.
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. Well, now you don't have to. That's the whole reason I came here, and now he's abandoned me
Looks
again.
like he cut himself out of life himself.
Am I right up top, Kyoko?
Okay, I'll just high five the bones. This is so like tragic, and I'm just like bones.
Okay, but at this point in the game, we're used to tragedy.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. And this time, he even stole the opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Yes!
Kyoko,
Like, he was a bad
Hitler had a
father.
kid.
Yeah, he was a
I don't
bad
think he
father,
did.
I'll give you that. But he loved you. Like, you were his password. He had pictures
She has
of
no
you.
emotions.
I know, but, like, he cared.
Ah, I'm sorry.
It's gonna sound lovely.
That's gonna sound awful. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's look in the drawers. More bones.
Filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look, but I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Too late, there's an investigation. Your life's on the line.
Hey,
It's fine, check whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Cut to the scene of them climbing up the ladder.
Cut to him just on the floor. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go that far, but crossed my
are you
mind.
sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Unlike his
Well?
daughter, it's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now.
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate.
Okay, we don't have time to unpack all this. Monakuma's gonna kill us if we're wrong.
Can you just deal with this like tomorrow?
Could you just like get over it later? The headmaster's desk. That is really like Byakuya's attitude though. He would just be like, who cares?
Yeah, like, come on, Kyoko, you said you'd be fine.
It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's
gosh.
desk.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around. Yeah, are you sure? Don't get in the way. Whatever. Look. Open the clues.
Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I was gonna make a joke and then I was like, it's bottom. It started from the bottom. That's the joke. I
Bottom,
rummaged
now
through
we're
each
here.
one, finding nothing but unrelated documents.
Started from the top, now we're here. Started from the top, only went further downhill, man.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm quoting Drake, but like,
Oh, got it.
I'm parodying
I don't know the
Drake.
song. I just know
Started
that
from the
line.
bottom.
I also didn't realize it was a Drake song.
started from the bottom, now we're somewhat lower.
Started from the bottom.
Started digging. Anyway.
The last drawer. This is the dumbest. This is this. It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, "In case of emergency."
Really?
I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk. Thank you,
Wow.
A
Makoto.
handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I could use this to get into the girls' locker room.
your dad did have a talent. He was the ultimate authority.
He was the ultimate absent father. I'm sorry, that was
my
that was horrible. I'm sorry.
But like, to be fair, also, the family cut him out. Like, I don't think there's a right in this situation. I think they're both wrong. But like,
It's a very difficult situation being
Yeah.
ultimate detectives. I'm assuming that's what this is.
I think you're probably right. It might.
Might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
But Kyoko,
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
then I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, don't. That's a horrible idea, Kyoko.
Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Do you want to like open it up and see if there's info on it?
Hey,
It's a. Oh, I guess you could like push the button.
And just see what it is. Listen, Makoto,
Huh?
can I ask you a favor?
Oh, now you want to make out.
Yeah.
What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this.
Oh my gosh.
And I know it'll only inconvenience you
Oh
that
my
much
gosh.
more, but
hey,
could you leave?
Oh,
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit.
Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to
Just a second.
get my emotions in order.
You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad.
Or more specifically, relationship you didn't have.
How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul.
Or bones.
But
Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. Thanks for watching.
there you go.
And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later.
Then after that, I'll give you some time to myself, you know? Alright.
Okay.
I'll be in the headmaster's
Is she really
office.
okay?
Be in your dead dad's
Kyoko,
room.
it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster, that he's not but bones. No doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. They killed the headmaster. The headmaster is dead. He's dead. His bones are in the box.
The headmaster
There's nothing
is
else
dead.
going on.
One leading Hope Peak staff, one plan to
The Hope
isolate
Peak
you.
headmaster.
Wait. Huh.
He finalized the plan to isolate them. Yes, that is actually a
So
good
he
point
got
to
betrayed.
pay attention to.
So the same person may very well be the mastermind, but that was not evidence.
That was an
just
assumption, yeah.
According
Headmaster's
to the
man
file,
is late
man in
30s.
30s, even in the school, yeah.
But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is
Yet to be revealed.
polarizing approach.
Yeah. It's a student, okay?
15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead.
Probably. Supposedly. Maybe. Possibly. Theoretically. On paper. It so seems like I'm running out of ways to phrase this.
Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead.
But also maybe not.
So the ones still left alive
I don't know,
are
maybe I think she is.
me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive.
They're really this is only helping me believe
Yeah.
it's like okay.
There's no question.
No
Wait,
question.
No, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. All right, quick pause.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Cool. I'm gonna run to another. I'm gonna decide where to go.
That's fair. That's fair. You can keep them entertained.
Ooh, a special privilege. We did not pause,
Oh yeah, you could go to the locker room.
but we just did.
Well, yeah, but you couldn't get in because you didn't have the right handbooks, and now you have a special boy handbook.
Ooh,
So
all right,
maybe
we'll do
let's
that.
pause.
We'll do
Yeah,
that. We'll do that.
pause.
Here we go. Ready? Michael Jackson impression. Alright. Look at his blood. Look at his blood. This is bad. This is gonna get cut out. I don't have anything to say. Matt's talking to his heckin' wife. Not that I have anything against his heckin' wife. It's just he said he was gonna go pee and then he lied to me like he did in the last episode. I don't know if you guys remember that. Matt was a heckin' liar and didn't, something about him lying. I don't remember. I kind of zone out for this game a lot. I do think it is. That's not the locker room. Good thing this isn't going to be in the video, because that would be sure embarrassing if it were. Where was the locker room? Oh my gosh. I thought I was done having to learn the school, but I guess not. Okay, wait, what? Bruh. Oh, I passed the giraffe door. That was the locker room, wasn't it? I'm not the smartest egg in the basket. It's the sharpest egg in the basket. We're gonna just chill in here for a bit. And I'm just gonna talk for a little bit. Monologue. All by myself. So here's my theory, in case you guys are interested. You're probably not, because I've been saying it nonstop, but here's what I'm going to say anyways. It's somebody who's supposed to be dead. None of the current people are going to kill anyone else or pursue the game, because we know that they don't do that in the bad ending. When they're stuck here forever, the mastermind isn't even involved. However, I do think it is somebody who's supposed to be dead. One of the 16 students, so that leaves me to believe leaves me to wonder, like, which one is it? I don't think it's anybody who got executed. I think those are a little too much to stage yourself. Like, that seems a little cocky. Leon's out, Mondo's out, Sakura's also out because we knew who she was. Who else got executed? Celeste is out, and no, that's it, I think, right? Yeah, we've only had 5 chapters. Leon, Mondo, Sakura, Celeste, and who was the killer in Chapter 5? Oh, I guess that was the Mukuro trial. Okay. So I don't think it's any of them either. So that leaves the other people. Honestly, as much as I hate it, Junko is kind of looking sus right now, just because she's the only one the Monokuma killed. Like, just straight up, which isn't a super cool thing to do. And I get that it was supposed to be like a lesson to the others and all that, but I do kind of suspect she's a very possible contender. Sayaka had a lot of cryptic messages she was saying too, so that's also a possibility. Sorry, I just had to start my motorcycle there. So dumb. What else? Who else is there? That leaves people such as Chihiro, who has been working so tirelessly to help us. That's out. We have, who else was killed? Hifumi and Taka. I don't think either one of them would do it. Taka's too...
Who are you talking to, boy?
I'm talking to the people.
So I want to point out...
I just came to a conclusion, like, the second that you yelled at me.
Okay.
Not a conclusion, but just an idea.
Okay.
Taka,
Yes.
very big on following the rules.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay. I came to a conclusion that my haircut is not even,
Okay.
and that when I push it all down like this, it makes me look like a bully in a young children's movie.
Wave check.
Like the Sandlot.
Yeah. No, you're not fat enough to be the bully.
That's true. Well, but there's also the skinny kid that's like, I know everything.
Yeah.
That's all.
He's usually really freckly though. Often
Also,
a redhead.
also this will probably go longer than 3 o'clock, and that's okay. Because we're just watching a play in class, so I'm not that dedicated to being in class.
All right, cool.
Unless you have somewhere to be. Anyways,
I have
welcome
somewhere
back.
to be,
We're
I
back.
believe at 4:30. So
Oh, we'll be done by then.
Who?
For sure.
Uber chilling. All right, let's go check out this one.
You know, now I have to watch that whole time I'm in the bathroom to see if you said anything good.
I didn't.
I wonder if I can open this locker. It's gonna do this, and then he's gonna be all like, oh, my card doesn't work. But wait!
9, no luck. Means none of us can do it. Wait, but...
What about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Let's give it one more try.
Now I have to look at it again. Lovely.
I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader, and...
Beep.
All right, just what I was hoping for. A beep! Now let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue.
Are you kidding? Do I have to search every locker until
Everyone
I find
that
a
you can
clue?
open, yes. I believe there's 2 with clues. Let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything. Okay, I believe there's 2. I'm not 100% sure, but that's my assumption.
Oh, we're checking them all.
Okay. Nope, nothing that could be a clue.
I'm skipping the text, just...
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, look what we got inside.
This thing is
A
practically
Kit
empty.
Kat.
Look at this JPEG.
Yeah, it's not even on the... It's not even on the
thing.
shelf.
Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is, but there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look.
You better.
It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. It must be Hiro. Just kidding. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page.
We had Hero's handwriting in one of the trials. It was
pristine.
about what I expected.
I saw something familiar there, words I'd heard before.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
There's a plan to turn Hope Speak into a shelter. You read this, I'm tired of reading.
There's a plan to turn Hope Speak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigy safe, to keep them as our hope for the future.
You did the thing. You said prodigy, not prodigy. That's all.
Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair.
It was just a thing, and when the Game Grumps were playing it, Aaron kept saying prodigy.
Really?
And he
I haven't even watched
yeah.
that. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. And what better way to do that by only taking 16 students? This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Okay, so it's Kyoko's, presumably.
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to.
Side note,
Sayaka! What?
they've mentioned a couple times that something was done to their bodies
Yeah.
before they came. Have we addressed that yet, or have I just
No.
Have I forgotten it, or has it been told
I don't
to me?
believe it's been explicitly addressed.
Okay.
No. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else.
Does Kyoko have siblings? Who would have been here during the tragedy?
I don't even know the answer to
Alright,
that.
cool, so it doesn't matter.
But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker?
Well, didn't she have the master
What she
key?
wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her. Well, it's a e-reader. It's not. The key's a key.
No, I just assumed it would work on everything.
She hasn't seen her dad since she left when she was little.
Okay. Decided to talk to the one kid. Are you serious? Okay, I thought we were gonna have to go through all of it.
What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages in the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster.
That's how I feel every time you stop recording.
This is about right. Well, hey, by Monday,
I'll
they'll
know,
stop.
Yeah, I'll know everything that I can.
When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled.
Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Sorry, I didn't get to it.
What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense?
There's a second despair. Okay, there's too many things for me to even like begin to theorize anything. So let's just go.
I took the emergency handbook. It opened.
Yeah,
Nothing
I
that's a
figured that
clue.
one would be empty. Not that, Makoto.
Look at those doors. I can't even look in them.
See what we got inside. Ooh, it's heroes.
This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Wow, Makoto. Jump to
It's
conclusions.
like totally
much?
heroes. Only 3 things to look at. How about this little like hookah up here? Should look at that.
He would have a hookah in his locker. This is a
ball.
crystal ball. Wait, Leon? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible.
Huh. Maybe everyone is in on it.
Is this a deck of playing cards?
No, they're tarot
They're
cards.
tarot cards.
I pull one out. The Fool.
But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right?
Yeah, probably.
There's all kinds of
Is
textbooks.
that like a grapefruit? Okay.
it's like a lantern,
It's an
I think.
incense burner, I believe.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. I've been at school for like 3 weeks and haven't done any studying. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible.
Not like you've had any classes either.
I took a hit of the hookah and picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook,
Oh man, this stuff's cool. It's cooler now.
any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated.
Oh,
What?
just straight up.
There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro?
No, the other one.
Notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes.
He wouldn't do that.
Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes.
Has everybody been stuck in here since the tragedy? And
I'm trying to keep as
They're
dead of a
just-
face as possible when you
they're like
theorize.
it's because they were able to manipulate Kyoko's memory. So is the whole showing up to Hope's Peak and passing out just like a ruse for them to like get the game started, which is why they never heard anything about the tragedy taking place
Interesting.
until they got here.
So what is this notebook? Locker notebook.
That's been added.
All right, I think that's it in this room.
All right. Side note: how long is the next recording session gonna have to be?
At least 3 hours?
Okay, cool.
Probably.
Things look like belong to people here. Notebook belongs to Hero, pocketbook, Kyoko.
That's just something we're gonna have to get used to with Danganronpa. Whenever it's like a class trial from pretty much here on out with the series, it's
Oh.
like we're gonna need at least like 3 or 4 hours because talking slows it down.
There has to be some kind of explanation. But if you want to find that out, keep moving.
Yeah, I'm kind of down to just switch off reading because I'm just like doing this for all the recording.
Yeah, all right,
Just
we're-
this.
Where are we headed, Makoto? We've been to these rooms.
Correct. You've been on the second floor of the dorms.
Okay, nowhere here.
I guess this is just a smarter way of doing it than just checking the truth bullet and being like, this place.
All right, 2 places here. Out and to the right. Here we go.
So the places up here are the data center
Yes.
and the...
Biolab?
Oh, you have to go to the dojo again, he said to examine the
Cool.
dojo again.
What's up, babe?
Oh no, the mastermind's office. The dojo's on the 5th floor.
Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the schools have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks. So you open it.
I was angry until I heard her reasoning. I agree now.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up.
No, let's do that, I guess, before anything else.
Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? All right, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected.
It's not like he has that much weight to throw into it. M for mastermind.
M for Mukuro Ikusaba.
The 60s.
There was no explosion, thankfully. There's a lot of characters that start with M.
I believe
Mukuro,
it's-
Makoto, Mondo. That's it.
Miro, Mifumi,
Yeah, that is all of them.
Mion, Mayaka,
Isn't that right? Neon!
Monokuma.
My first impression, that's probably what the M is. I thought you knew that. That's why we were. My first impression was,
I did know that.
what do all those numbers mean?
Please
Well, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was
thinking
thinking
the
kind of the
same
same.
This is what Markiplier's channel has, I believe. Red M, I think that's... What is this? Excuse me?
There's some kind of hatch on the floor. But right now, I'm more concerned about that weird device.
Okay, we'll get to the hatch in a second.
What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Kifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit?
That's what I...
So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks
your
like
back.
some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
It's a plane!
okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Honestly, like, you're probably safe in here. That's probably the best thing
That's
to
a
do.
safe assumption, yeah. Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Did you hear it? I kind of talked over
Nah,
it.
it doesn't matter. What'd you
What
push?
did you push? It was just the brow sound.
Oh.
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center.
Oh, is it just
Data
the
center.
Okay.
I took a good look at the control panel. Yup, it says Data Center. Saw a bunch of buttons, and just like Hina said, there was one. There must be the one she put. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. I probably better go check it out. I'm kind of scared out of my mind.
I just know, like, we get it. We're going to the data center. Monokuma's gonna be chillin'.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Yeah!
Is that Monokuma?
Oh, but he's gonna be broken still, isn't he?
Hey!
Give me all your donuts!
Is that you, Hina?
What?
Huh? Oh man, busted! How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button!
Whatever you do, don't push it!
Too bad.
Oh man!
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside.
Wow.
What?
That was a lot simpler than I expected.
Yeah, it's literally just a remote control.
I didn't expect it to just be like a straight-up camera and like microphone setup.
Well, Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. What do you mean? What were you controlling right now? It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What, for real? Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. It smells like them. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors.
Okay.
In other words,
You control Monokuma from here.
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Kyogo's theory was right.
But
But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right?
Don't flash back to the thing.
I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true,
Do it, don't do
it did it. It did it. You know it. You know it had to. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? You can't spell puppeteer without Peter.
You can't spell puppeteer without pee-pee.
You can.
It's just incorrect.
Oh. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, you mean the letters PP. I thought you meant the word PP, and I was like, there's no E's in between the P's. This is a dumb joke. It's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Well, it's just, this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set traps up or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna look at this first.
What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of
They
here.
really don't want me to look at the hatch on the floor, huh? Is the mastermind just like chilling in there? Like, open it up, you morons.
As soon as the door of the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door, it just locked on its own.
Or someone just
What?
ran out and locked it.
My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why?
Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted.
Makuma!
Just a second.
No fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey.
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. He did before.
In that room.
Yep.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
Missed your opportunity to. Oh, you didn't, did you?
Yeah, it's so infuriating. You're like, there's a hat. Look at the hatch.
Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Yes, I was as thorough as I could have been. Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
No way. Hatch on the floor.
Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace!
Doses. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
Yeah, clearly.
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Huh? Then when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
That's...
the only consolation.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
fine.
If it wouldn't have
Okay.
worked, alright.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you've got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina
right.
took off at a full sprint.
So we know it's not Hifumi. Had to fit in the hatch.
And I have to do what I can too. It's the only way forward.
Forward. Alright, where are we going?
The headmaster's room.
Something else on this floor. I just want to know where. It's at the end of that hallway. Gotcha.
Yeah, you can literally just walk right to it.
Alright, I had to focus really hard
I know.
to orient myself.
So I tried to help.
I love these just real pictures on the wall.
This is the headmaster's room.
Of course Byakuya is in here.
I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Ah, Makoto, it's you.
Oh, Byakuya.
Alright, what are you? Who are you guys? I want to know if these are real people.
I mean, they probably are.
I think it'd be cool if these are like developers or something.
Oh, that would be cool. I actually don't know what they are.
This could be a nice little Easter
The
egg.
bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books.
Alright, what are we looking at here? Start down here.
There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. I didn't get
Okay.
to talk to Byakuya.
I tried, I thought.
No, he just talked when you came in the room.
You came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
What do you mean something interesting?
Stinks off his pants.
Remember that octopus thing we talked about a while ago?
Take a look at this. It was the top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78.
Class 78 student registry? It literally says roster, okay? Localization team.
Oh, it contains profiles
Picture
for all
said
of
roster.
us and Mukuro.
So in other words,
Apparently Class 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
Also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope Speak Academy just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call the ultimate despair. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. Watch out for her, Byakuya.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
I'm trying so hard not to yawn myself. The first page!
I thought you were just judging me. Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
What?
so in other words,
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you?
That's debatable.
It seems to be some sort of...
We were going for the same joke.
some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us in such an interesting clue.
I know what kind of man he is.
Alive at the time he wrote it, probably.
Bones. I was half listening to Byakuya's Same
Yeah.
as I skimmed through. Mukuro reappears suddenly.
In the background, an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach.
There's her.
She's super cute.
Yeah.
Oh, she's super cute. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or if she's in a relationship. Either way, I'm gonna shoot my shot. For some kind of group.
This is the headmaster's writing. He will not shoot his shot at the girl the age of his teenage daughter.
I will.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever it is, I mean, Toko's hates everything, and she's kind of a jerk. I still love Toko. She's still my number 1. This is Plan B now. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. Chihiro was Plan B, but a lot of things got in the way of that.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into
I
the
do have
Ultimate
3
Despair.
honorary husbandos of this series, and 2 of them are Chihiro and Byakuya.
Fair enough. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Watch out for her. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the others, I'll be forced
eliminate her.
to take all reasonable measures.
Mukuro was part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there could be any doubt about it now.
I have doubts.
But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies?
Not really.
So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. And maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
what?
What's wrong, Makoto?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, all alone. You are an ocean of waves.
Sick reference, bro.
If you got that reference, subscribe. But I should probably point out one
If
other
you
thing.
didn't get that reference, leave a comment or something, because it helps the
And
algorithm.
also subscribe. There's another important bit of information in the file that you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? She was really cute. A girl who seems to be included as part of our class 78. Wasn't it just 76?
No, it was 78.
Positive?
Yeah, I'm positive it was 78.
That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Hike! Well, what do you think?
What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll want to make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean
Could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say
she was a hot piece of work?
there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I thought he was trying to confirm that it was, and then... Good to know. Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
No, he literally said it's your business. It's the opposite of his errand. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
Advice for me?
Don't go chasing waterfalls. You seem to be getting along with Kyoko.
Sick
quite well.
reference, bro.
I'm just trying
Two
to-
water-based references in one episode. Water-based song references. It's not that we're getting along, she's just hot. I mean, she's done a lot to help me.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch.
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you
My
will.
hunch. My hunch. My lovely
Lady lunge.
I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Alright, hey, why don't we keep it in mind and finish up looking in this room, which I don't think there's anything else, but there's other things we can look at. In the next episode, what you doing?
just checking something. Okay.
Do you remember what the data was?
57, 95,
97. I remember it because it's my birth. It's my lucky
97,
number.
that's fair.
But yeah,
Well, now I'm kind of curious. You're 5'4", I know that.
she's 6'4".
5. No, go back. How did I do
The suspense. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we'll continue the investigation.
I really only wanted to look at Kyoko,
Yeah.
and I was like, I might as well check some others. I'm so mad.
It's interesting. Well, what does it mean? Well, let's talk about it.
It involves her somehow. She's involved in it. She's also the model, which helps her vitals. I don't know what that entails entirely.
Vitals is the chest and
Chest,
the-
shoulder to waist ratio?
I think so, yeah. Something like that. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we'll continue. Anything else to add?
Just to point out, the next episode we're not recording right now. I'm gonna cry.
We are recording right now.
I mean, right.
We're not doing the final episode. We're not doing the finale, but we're finishing the investigation.
Okay, see you in the next episode. Bye.